spiritual master Osho taught people to say yes to life. What does that teaching mean?
Well, yes, it's just another way of being open, isn't it? Try it. Try no and try yes. Well, you can actually have a yes from no. You know, you can actually say no and still be open. It's true. But a lot of the time when people say no, they're actually closing. Because when we say no to someone, we're actually confronting them with a no. And to protect ourselves, we close, automatically and unconsciously. But you don't have to close. You can say no to someone, be confrontative, and still stay open. But that takes practice because that's not natural. It's actually natural for us to defend ourselves. Because basically the body and the mind is a survival mechanism, and that's what it's designed for. It's not designed for higher consciousness. It's designed for survival. The only reason that we as human beings can raise our consciousness levels is because of our intelligence. We can override the survival mechanism by practicing openness instead of defendedness. It's up to you.
What did practicing saying yes to life do to you?
It destroys you as an I. If we look at how children develop their ego and how to develop a nice strong ego as a child, we develop a strong ego with the practice of no, not the practice of yes. So in stopping children saying no, we're actually kind of holding them back a little bit. It's actually okay for children to say no because they're developing a strong ego, a strong personality with that no, with that boundary. But as adults, if we're interested in getting free, we've got to practice the opposite. Because the same thing that built a strong ego can undo a strong ego. The practice of yes is a great undoing. And if you look at the practice of yes, it's also the practice of acceptance. Whereas no tends to be the practice of resistance.
I find your presence is very nourishing. There's a feeling of being held in the deepest way. Is there a reason for that?
What's in front of you, what's sitting in this chair is a nothingness. But if you go into the essence of that nothingness, there's just love here. And love is very nourishing. When you open up, so your heart can be opened and awakened, you become a fountain of love for everybody and everything. The only thing that stops that process is, once again, resistance and closure. And so when you sit in front of someone, whether they're awake or not, whose heart is wide open, you feel nourished. Because it's beautiful. I call it the beauty way, the way of the heart. It's beautiful.